Hey smokers, Draga1 here, and today we're going to be playing Portal on the Apple II. Now, obviously we don't mean the real actual Portal. That'd be crazy, right?
Crazy enough to just work, right? What do we have here? Oh, a portal? Ooh. 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 This just runs pretty good if you ask me. Oh, man. Oh, shit. How do I even get this? Oh, crap.
But no, some guy has actually remade Portal 1 for the Apple II. So today we're going to see if we can actually get it running on an actual Apple II. And as you can see, this actually is working here. And clearly you can see I suck at coding. So it's only come to my attention recently that you can load programs onto the Apple II with an audio cable. Back in the old days, people did this loaded their programs onto cassettes, saved them, and then played them back in the form of terrible, horrible demon noises, and then it would load it up on the machine and work. So, to demonstrate that, we'll be loading a pretty simple game. So all you have to do is type... So all you have to do is type load, and then when you're ready, you press enter, and it waits for the tone to play back thing. There's actually an audio cable plugged into the back, and when it beeps and you don't see anything on the screen, that means it successfully locked onto the program, and there it is. So right now I actually have the Apple II plugged into my Retina MacBook Pro, which is playing some files off of a website. Link is in the description for the website, and there's an entire library of games there. Now, this method is generally for small programs that can be loaded into memory, because if you had anything too big, you'd have to start loading different pieces of it off of the floppy drive, or else, you couldn't fit a game as big as, say, Portal, or, something like a classic like Oregon Trail. You'd need to have some sort of disk-based media to load that off of, because you won't be able to load it all into memory in one shot. So this is, as you can see, it's going to take 79 seconds to load this in, because the audio file is actually playing back on the MacBook Pro right now. And there we go. And so this is DigTalk, as you can see. Pressing a key. Press K to use the keyboard. Now this is kind of interesting. It lets you bind your keys before you even start playing. So you could do WASD if you wanted to. So right, left, up, down, and space. So interestingly, this is actually, working pretty dang well with a minimal amount of effort. There's a lot of different games. And this is essentially how game piracy... Oh god, what happened? Well, people would pass around cassette tapes to each other and share games. Now, there was rudimentary DRM for this, so it's sort of a constant battle of DRM versus pirates. That's still going on today. Ah, shit. I can address the brightness on this, but I can't really feel where the... No, that's not it. Is this it? No. Is this it? Oh god! It's actually pretty somewhat peaceful here. Only when you're moving does it play the music. Now, this isn't Portal, is it? This is just a... Oh god, I'm getting ripped out there. So, like I said, simple game. Oh, I can pause it. or restart it. Controls. Okay, so if the only way we can load stuff on is via audio cable, how are we supposed to proceed? We can't really load anything onto a floppy disk, even though we have the drives, as you can see. In fact, unless we have a bootable floppy disk, we can't really do anything at all. And as it just so happens, I don't really have a bootable floppy disk at this point. So it is actually possible to make one only using audio input. And that has to be done with the help of a program called ADT Pro, which is an open source project and is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. What it allows you to do is send ProDOS over to the other computer. Now, ProDOS is the bootable operating system that is usable by the Apple II. So we're going to go ahead and click Send ProDOS, and it gives us a window here. And it says, on the Apple, enter call -151 and some other crap. So we'll go ahead and do that. Sorry, it's a pain in the ass to focus the camera for this thing. Okay, let's try it again. Call -151. Now, I think this puts it into like assembly language mode or something. I'm not entirely sure. So we got 2000.62E7R. This is legitimately how you do assembly language. Oh my god. Period 62E7R. Click OK button after hitting return on the Apple. Okay, it says here that it's sending bootstrap data. I don't know if we have to have a floppy disk inserted at this point. It didn't tell me I needed one. Now, since the volume levels were pretty much perfect the first time, it was able to load DigDug without adjusting volume levels. That can actually be a pain in the ass. Especially if you're trying to load this off of a tape. I tried to do that a couple days ago. It didn't go very well. That's if you want to just play this whole video on hard mode. Just use tapes instead of direct connect to another computer, because I might do that if I had a more decent tape player. Some of you are aware that I have a decent tape player, but I don't actually have that anymore, so I have to get me another one. Request send bootstrap data. It's just sort of sitting there. So I guess I'm just gonna wait. This could take a while. Okay, it beeped and went to the next line. On the computer it says if the send succeeded, then on the Apple enter 203G. Those are zeros, not O letters. I didn't think they were. 203G. 3G. And then next send the ADT Pro audio client. Okay. Hey, what do you got here? So as you can see, this is an updated version of ProDOS. If you look at the date here, that is 16 August 2016. Apparently they have either all the source code decompiled now, or it went open source. Again, knowing me, I don't do my research very well, but that's all I can remember at this point. So now we click OK on the sending computer and go to send the audio client. Make sure your audio cable is connected. So this is where things could go horrendously wrong. Shit. It's already happened. So right now we're still in this sort of assembly mode here. Might as well move on to the next step. Now, I don't think I need to type this in, since we're already in that mode. Interesting. Okay. Now we're going to type 800 period 4A 66R Okay, so it's sending something else now. I don't know if we can do the full ADT and ProDOS together in memory at the same time. So we're just sort of waiting for it to finish. Luckily we got the volume levels right the first time. Oh my god. I was thinking that was going to be at least 30 minutes of the video right there, just trying to get that done. I'm on the edge of my seat here. Hey! Talk about timing. And on the computer it says, send succeeded. On the Apple, enter 800G. Okay. So this is ADT Pro. We actually haven't used the floppy disk drive yet. So here we have different options for communicating with the computer. That's right, we can actually communicate back and forth between the Retina and the Apple II. So if we want to go here, let's see, receive. File name, we don't know what the file name is, but we're waiting for the host to reply here. Funnily enough, I found some directions to read. Oh, isn't that great? Okay, so let's, the next step actually is to format a floppy disk. So, luckily, I have one right here. It's a little dark in here, I apologize, but there's no way you'd be able to see the screen otherwise. So we go to Format, and we rescan. It makes honestly pretty horrifying noises, and I think IO error just means that it's not it's not formatted or something. Volume name ADT Pro 420. Shit. There we go. Ready to format. Yes. Well, seems to be working. It's going. Well, actually, we probably should format another, because we're going to need one for the... Whoa, camera quality looked terrible. We're going to need one for the ADT Pro and one for the Portal. So, I'm going to set it to... So as you can see, the RAM ADT Pro in the first drive and the second drive is going to have Portal. Ready to format, ready to go launch. And it's going on the other one. It looks like I have a webcam. And then we go, no. Okay, so I'm going to eject the Portal disk, set that aside. That doesn't have anything on it. I'm going to leave the other one in the drive. So we are now ready to receive ADT Pro VRM DSK file from the host. Once you've done that, you've got a bootable ProDOS diskette that contains all the ADT Pro client programs. Okay, so now comes the point where the Apple II needs to communicate with the Retina other than a one-way communication. So it needs to actually send a request for a file. So we need to receive. So I'm taking a look at the audio volume meter here, and it didn't do anything. So that could mean that the input level is a little too low. Let's try it again. Hey, there it goes. I just need to restart the app on the Mac. Okay. So this is the directory of, as you can see, users, EN desktop, ADT Pro disks. This is a directory on my computer over here. and we're actually communicating now directly over audio cables only. Now, the only reason this is possible is because ADT Pro is just a running app on my MacBook Pro. And it's essentially just hosting a file server rather. Anytime it gets any audio input, it responds and it sends audio out. So it basically turns the sound card into a network card, basically. Very interesting stuff. So as you can see, this is the portal right there. And ADT Pro, one of these is the right one. I don't know which one is the right one. There's a couple discs it comes with. ADT Pro VRM. It's not even on there, what the fuck? So let's just do this one. Let's receive this one. It's querying file size, it says over here. It's a lot of file size. It might need to reset again. Oh my god. Let's cancel that. Let's receive. Usually did it pretty much instantaneously. I think the ADT Pro is like crashing or something and it just stops working. So it's not even a problem with the Apple II, it's just a problem with this, or with the actual app on the MacBook Pro. I don't know why it's giving me ass. Giving me sass. Alright. So, there it goes. Alright, let's do it before it times out. There we go. Alright, so now let's go ADT Pro, that's where we want to put it. Oh, shit, it's locked up. What the fuck? Well, let me press escape to cancel. It will. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I want that one. The fuck? Cancel. Receive. Host timeout. Let me lower the mic input volume just a tad. Switch to audio mode. Receive. Waiting for reply. Request directory contents. There we go. Waiting for reply. Host timeout. What the hell? What's its problem? Receive. Okay, yes. Image drive size mismatch? Unable to open file. Well, okay. Well, we're making progress. Okay, so I switched to a different audio device because I know I've had problems with this in the past. So it sort of worked, but the thing with it has this intermittent problem where it fizzles out and then doesn't work for a while. So let's just try another one that is not known to have any issue. Let's go here, and then it should just go. Okay, very good. Yes, 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 and there it goes. Yep, that was it. The my little thing here is problematic. It does fizzle out. It works for a good half an hour, and then for the next 2 hours or so, it just gives you. So some of this is actually impressive that some of the data from this managed to get through that garble and send some information, but as you can see, it was kind of intermittent. As soon as I switched over to a different audio device, another one of these guys, started working immediately. And so you can see it's receiving block 16 of 280, and it has to do this. So what happens here is this bar loads and fills, and then it empties onto the floppy drive. So it's loading this in the memory, and then it empties it out onto the floppy. Then it loads another bar, empties it out onto the floppy, loads it in, empties it out onto the floppy. Now this might be somewhat deceptive because it looks like we're about 2/3 of the way done. And from what I just said, that is not true. This is actually how far we're along. Oh, we got a ways to go. So, there it goes. And it's emptying onto the floppy drive. Now it takes the next step, because it can apparently only load so much of this data into memory at once because we already have ADT Pro taking up all the memory. And it's unloaded again. There we go. So it has to do that. We're currently about a quarter of the way done overall. This is actually a very long process. Oh, that seemed really fast. Oh, it's going... Well, now it's speeding up. What is this? Okay, well now my estimation isn't going to work because now it's actually doing it fast. So I really can't predict what the hell's going on here. Look how fast that's going! Must be some smaller files in the other port. Okay, whatever. I'm fine with that. You can just do that. That's fine. We're almost done. That's actually the last one. Writing the last amount to the drive. And it's completed. So we can press any key to continue. And so we can receive another file. And so what we're going to do is we're going to eject this. This is our ADT Pro, very important disk here. To get us back, it just gets us back to this screen, which allows us to communicate with the MacBook Pro so that we can write more disks. Okay, so the time has come. This is our pre-formatted portal disk. Nothing on it right now. We will put it in the first drive bay here. Close it. Now we will receive. All the way down here. Glad it's 33. Hopefully it's not bigger than this floppy disk can handle. And we'll put it, this needs to actually be rescanned, so we'll rescan. God, it's a terrible sound, isn't it? Okay, there's our portal. Well, you can't actually see it because it's too fucking... Well, that is unavoidably bright, but... There it goes. So let's time it to see how long it takes to transfer 143K. Now this isn't this won't calculate the actual transfer speed because this also includes the writing to the disk. So it has to stop receiving information so it can write it to the floppy disk. This is actually going at a pretty good clip right now. Yay! My ass! Something dessert falsehoods. Oh my god. It's done. Or no, it's not. Oh, that's the 10-minute mark. It was been doing this for 10 minutes. Oh shit, you know what? I think my MacBook just went to sleep. It's still going though. Oh, what? Whoo, that was close. I forgot to plug it into the wall. Oh man, that would have been bad. I do all that. What? I just realized my MagSafe adapter was next to the ADT Pro floppy disk and my cassette tape. Fuck. Well, it's gonna finish. I hope. Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm on the edge of my seat because I just plugged something in and I'm okay. Woo! Okay, we're done. Boom, baby, yeah. Yeah, I just plugged in my MacBook Pro, but it doesn't even matter because we don't even need to use it anymore. Okay, so now we can... The hell is this? Is this ProDOS? Yep, I have no idea. Well, we have the portal disk in the floppy drive, so when we restart it, it will automatically boot from the floppy drive. Applesoft Portal plus 1 to play Portal, 2 to listen to Still Alive. We may do number 2 because there's probably no way that I'm going to beat the whole game. Because I'm told it's like several hours. Or I think that's what I read. There's a video. I'll put the links that you need in the description to find out all about the guy who originally made this. And that looks fucking awesome. Okay, I guess this is the first level. Now this is actually in color, but I have a monochrome monitor, as you can see. And it does use WASD, which is kind of cool. Hide from what? Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Oh, it's gonna be really bad. How the hell do you shoot? From what? Nothing happened. Maybe it would help if I looked up the controls. Is Q just insta-death, or what? Well, let me see if I just die just standing there. Hey. Searching. For what? I guess I'm going to the other side of the room? Oh, searching because it's narrating what this is saying. Okay. B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Oh, help. Hey! Portal gun. I, J, K, M. J, K. Okay, so the commas are shoot blue and shoot orange, which I can't see the difference between because it's monochrome. Okay. Oh! The reticle. Shit. Fuck, do I move it down? Left. Up. M is down? What? Oh lord, this is gonna be bad. Oh my god! Apple II games, man. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be the target for where the portal goes. Assuming I need to shoot it over here. Okay, so that was the comma. Take some time to get over there. Oh, for the love of God. Probably if I want to put it on the floor, I gotta do that. So, period? Okay. Wait, how am I on level 19 already? Did I glitch the game out? I'm already on the last level? Oh, shit. Okay, so in order to do this, we need to remember what we did in the first game. And this is actually a pretty simple solution. All I have to do is put a portal here. Oh, this is intense. And put a portal oh shit, it was the wrong portal. Fuck. Okay, so I need to put comma portal over there. Comma portal. Yes. Now we wait. How I skipped to the last level instantly, I don't know. Oh! What? Did I miss? I think I missed. I'll put it on the H thing right there. That's gotta be it. No, it's not that. Guess you gotta go for the face. Or at least that's what I think I have to do. I know there's some stuff you gotta do with this, but... Ooh! Oh. Okay. Okay. I need to put it up there. Oh my god. I'm gonna put the period portal up here because I don't know where else to put it. Spoilers, guys. Period. Then I'm sweating. I'm sweating this one out, guys. Oh god. The neurotoxin. Remember the neurotoxin? It's probably only so long. Oh man, I wish this went a little faster. Oh shit. Go put the comma or the period? Yes! Whoa! That's cool. What do I do? Press enter. It's loading. Oh my god. Wow, that was beautiful. Well, I guess we completed our objective here, guys. We played Portal. We beat Portal on the Apple II. Thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to check out the link in the description for the guy who actually made this. It's incredible. Good job. Holy crap. That was an experience that I probably won't soon forget. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Ooh, a new font!